Alright, welcome back to Pac-Manufactured, a series all about Pac-Man clones. In this episode we're taking a look at Pac-Man, developed for the PC by Juan Delgado in 2013. Now, this one's almost there, but there's one massive problem with this which really kind of ruins it, unfortunately, but we'll get to that. So let's talk about the positives first. Big maze, the entire thing's on screen, you can see it all, you can play it very tactically like a traditional Pac-Man game. It controls really well, despite the fact that it's grid-based. You actually don't have the issue where if you turn into the edges of the corridors while you're travelling along them, you don't stop, which is really good actually. That's like something that most Pac-Man clones seem to get wrong. And this has it, you know, you're travelling along the corridor, the only reason you'll ever change direction is if you get to a junction and turn left or right. So yeah, it's pretty solid, it controls really well. All the sort of traditional features are there. You've got your power pills to attack the ghosts. The ghosts are really aggressive, they will make a beeline for you, all four of them. So yeah, this is quite challenging when it wants to be. There are no fruit drops or any other power-ups of the sort. It's pretty bare bones in what it offers. It is very much a traditional take on the original Pac-Man without the fruit drops. Literally just, power pills as your only power-up. So the main issue then, and the one that kind of spoils it, is every time you die, you don't lose... Well, the lives counter does seem to suggest that you lose a life, but what happens is the entire maze resets. So all the pills go back, your score goes back to 0. It's a complete reset, just if you lose a single life. That's a game breaker, unfortunately, because there's no way to make any sort of progression unless you'd never die, which with a game with such aggressive AI on these ghosts, that's going to happen eventually. So yeah, that's the main issue here, unfortunately, and yeah, it does spoil it quite a bit. A real shame, because mechanically this is pretty decent, you know, it controls well, it plays well. The power pills work as expected, the movement feels correct. We've got some sound effects at least, you know, like it's pretty decent, you know, like I don't dislike this clone at all. It's just you can't make any progression if you die, which is a real shame. It kind of breaks the entire experience. You can't continue to play once you die. It's a single life Pac-Man clone, which if that was, done on purpose, maybe that would have been an interesting gimmick, but I don't think it is. I think that's just a genuine bug. So unfortunately, can't really recommend this one particularly highly. It's certainly playable enough if you want to just come in, have a quick go and then jump out, but if you want to make any sort of progression and set a decent high score, it's not going to happen the moment you die. So yeah, a real shame.